It's fixed number 5, and some additional battle rating changes coming up for the upcoming battle rating changes for May. Let's take a look at what's coming your way. Good evening. Welcome to War Thunder's website. I'm Old Dead Man. We're going to quickly go through the It's Fixed number 5 and a few more battle rating changes. We're going to make this fast, simple, and straightforward. So if you need to jump ahead, I've put chapters down into the description here. It'll let you jump ahead to the battle rating changes that are different from before. So let's get started. First up, if you use ULQ, some things weren't working quite right. Your IR guidance system wouldn't lock on. A few other things just wouldn't work. They fixed that up. Or as I say, if you're using ULQ, some things may not work for you. Gaijin has now made those right. Now you can really bring the fight. That's my cuteness for the day. A bug that got fixed that I'm very thankful for, repair at an airfield's edge. I bumped into this the other day. I was about 40 feet off the end of the runway in my B-57, and two of my wheels were blown off, and I could not, and it would not let me fix the plane. So they have fixed that up. They're now going to, as they say, the airfield mechanics have been given a stern talking to, and now will come to you even at the very edge of the runway. Repair and win! So yeah, they've fixed that up. I'm glad to hear it. Smoke grenades. They have taken 30 different vehicles, in fact, more than 30 vehicles. They had a total of 8 grenades. And now instead of getting one volley of 8 grenades, you get 2 separate volleys of 4 each. So this gives you 2 smokes where you had 1 before. Your coverage may not be quite as robust, but if you need that bigger coverage, hit it twice. So you get full coverage. And if you don't, well, you've got 2 different smokes. BMP-2M's getting another change. You remember the M3A3 got to where you could switch missiles in the middle of a battle? Well, BMP-2M gets the same thing as well. And the Airacobra has some of the ammo counters have been fixed, so that's awesome. If you're a guy who plays HOTAS on the Xbox, well, Gaijin's fixed that as well. So the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 1 for Xbox Series S and X users is now going to work. And I went through the rest of the changelog. There's some interesting things there, but I'll just include the link in the description below. Nothing major big, though, so be sure to check that out. Now let's go to the battle rating changes. No changes in aviation and no changes in fleet. But if we head over here to ground vehicles, there's been some additions. So underneath the M8 HMC, which is where we left off last time, they've added the R3T20 is going from 4.0 to 4.3. No surprise. This thing deserves to be farther up, not because it's particularly amazingly effective, although it can be if you're playing it just right, but because the fire rate doesn't belong at the BRs it's at. So, there's that. It's going up from 4.0 to 4.3. The M4A1 FL10 is going from 4.7 to 5.0. No surprise, very good tank. The Achilles are going to follow the M10s, except for they're going from 4.0 to 3.7. They've got the more effective cannon on the Achilles, so good on them. Dicker match, 4.3 to 4.0. Just too easy to kill. No surprise, good job. The 15cm Panzerwerfer 42 is going from 3.0 to 2.7. It's hard to use. So, yeah, no surprise. BM824 is going from 2.3 to 2.0. Similar problem as the BM13N. It's not that easy to use, so no surprise. BM13N goes from 3.7 to 3.3. That's the truck that's got the rack mounted on the back, and you can got the rockets there. As I recall, it doesn't even go to 0 degrees, but it might now, and it's hard to aim, so it's dropping from 3.7 to 3.3. Chiha shotgun going from 1.3 to 1.7. I think the HE change made that difference. BT7 F32 3.0 to 3.3. No surprise. T28, that's the low-tier Russian tank, not the mid-tier American tank destroyer, going from 2.0 to 1.7. The Su-76s, all 3 of them are going from 2.0 to 1.7. And the SDKFC 234/3 is going from 1.7 to 2.0. That one's Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I can get on board with that. It's actually, since its speed is coupled with a decent gun, which makes it a good low tier speedy boy. So very good tank. And that's the changes there. What do you think of these changes? Let me know in the comments below. I'll give you a thumbs up, a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and we will see you in War Thunder.